The strange incident that stirred much debate happened in South Africa at Stellenbosch Hospital. It was an incredibly bizarre and controversial event, beyond belief. Tietiek Giekusti, a 61-year-old husband and father of 6, underwent serious abdominal surgery on October 5, 2017. He was then placed in a private recovery room at Stellenbosch Hospital in Stellenbosch, South Africa, to recover. After leaving the operating room around 5:15 a.m., a nurse saw him as she was administering his medication post-recovery. She noticed something extremely odd: strange green spots on the bed linens. Puzzled, the nurse left the room to fetch clean bedclothes, but when she returned, Tietiek Giekusti was gone. He had vanished without a trace, leaving behind an empty bed. Given the severity of his surgery, it was highly improbable that he could get up, walk out, and leave unaided. The nurse had only been gone for a few minutes, certainly not hours. Nevertheless, Giekusti disappeared from the room. The hospital began a frantic search for the missing man, scouring every inch of the facility. His family was not informed of his disappearance until October 7, 2 days after he vanished. A hospital staff member then contacted the family anxiously to ask if Giekusti had come home, questioning how he could have left the hospital in such an unusual manner. The family was enraged, frantically searching the hospital for answers about where their father had gone. The police were notified the next day, and searches continued until October 20th, but no trace of Giekusti was found. In a bizarre turn of events, Giekusti's body was discovered by workers on October 20th at 5:15 p.m. in an isolated area of the ceiling's ventilation duct, a place exceedingly difficult to reach. The hospital had no explanation for how this could have occurred. Was Giekusti killed and then hidden in that isolated ceiling space? Investigations continued until October 30th amidst widespread bewilderment and tension. The hospital conducted an autopsy and spoke with the family, but offered no explanations. They informed the family and police that Giekusti had not died from any post-operative complications. The surgery had been entirely successful, and he was in good health. It appeared he had been killed and then placed in the ventilator shaft while already dead. The situation was bizarre. Local South African reports issued on October 23 confirmed both his disappearance and the discovery of his body. If it was an ordinary murder, why was Giekusti taken from his room and made to vanish so quickly? What were the green spots the nurse found on his bed? How was his body discovered by chance in a hospital? How did they not smell decomposition from the ventilation ducts in the 15 days between his disappearance on October 5th and the discovery of his body on October 20th? How had they not found the body during their initial search? Did someone abduct him and place him where he was eventually found, or were otherworldly entities involved? If the hospital lied about his death post-surgery, why would they do so when it could only tarnish their reputation, even though it's common for patients to die from surgical complications? Something doesn't add up. There's certainly a missing link and something strange at play, don't you think?